Imagine this. You work your ass off to get customers to come to your restaurant. They're having a great meal, a great experience, but your servers aren't going to ask them for their information, maybe to join your loyalty program, and the customer isn't going to ask either. So you got to have something in the restaurant that captures their attention and gets them to take action. What is that, you might ask? A properly placed QR code. Hi, I'm Matt Plapp, the Chief Energy Officer of Restaurant Marketing That Works. And today we're going to break down the biggest opportunity you have to grow your restaurant sales, in-store marketing, but more specifically, how to leverage the QR code to not only get customers to take action, but also put them in a valuable marketing program. Today I'm going to break down what it takes to have something work like a QR code inside your restaurant. But first, I want to take you back many years. Around 2012, we had a client of ours, Hofbrauhaus Newport, that we started marketing in-house with QR codes. Now, why am I telling you this story? Because back then, you had to download an app to actually scan the QR code. And guess what? It worked. People downloaded the app, scanned the code, all for one key reason. We're going to get to that later. The number one thing to think about when you start this process is placement. Where are people going to look? But also, where are they going to stop looking or ignore? You don't want to have the same QR code hanging on the same wall for 12 months. You want to move things around. One thing that I've seen restaurants do really creatively is hang them at different heights throughout the restaurant from fishing line. It puts it up where they're already looking and gets their attention. They're wondering, what the hell's hanging there? I'm going to find out what's going on. And there's also a few other obvious places you should have these. Your table toppers, the napkin holders you have. Heck, if you're in the men's room, right in front of the urinal, there should be a big QR code with a great call to action. Think about where your customers are looking all the time. The doors walking in and out of the restaurant, outside in your parking lots. I've even seen restaurants put them on the sidewalks with very strategically placed stickers. So number one, make sure you have your placement on point and you change it up all the time. Because if you don't change it, it becomes background noise. Point number 2 and 3 piggyback off each other. Point number 2 is the purpose. Why are they scanning it? And point number 3 is your call to action. Let's say, for example, you want people to scan the QR code to join your loyalty program. Well, tell them that, but also have a very clear call to action on there. What am I going to get? I don't want to just join your loyalty program, but if you tell me I'm going to get a free burger for joining, hell yeah. So very clear, you want to have what they get and what they're doing. Scan here to get a free burger and become a member of our loyalty program. Early on, I told you about the Hofbrauhaus and how we had a QR code that was so good that people had to download an app to actually scan the QR code. That was before it was native to the iPhones. The offer that was so good was a free orders of pretzels and beer cheese, their number one selling item, and a $10 appetizer, 100% free. People wanted that offer, so they were willing to not only scan the code, they were willing to go to the App Store and download the app to scan the code. That is the value of a very good call to action. Now, if your call to action was scan here to get a half-price appetizer with the purchase of 2 entrees, I'm not scanning shit. Now, let's talk about where your customers land once they scan that code. Don't give me homework. Give me 3 to 5 questions, data that you need so you can easily send me what I opted in for. And last but not least, branding. Like you see Matt Plapp with consistent branding, the MP ring, the MP shirt, the orange everywhere, your QR code, the marketing that it's encapsulated in should look like your other marketing. Your restaurant's website, your social media, the sign on your building, the shirts your employees are wearing. Don't make it look like something else. Make it match what you're doing. But also, one point to end with, scan your QR codes and test them. I recently heard a story about a restaurant whose QR code went to a place that you don't want your customers going to, especially if they're kids. So make sure the codes are going the right place and it's working exactly as promised. That's all I've got today. If you want more content like this, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and follow Matt Plapp everywhere on social media.